What's up guys, Nardi here from the P4G, bringing our battle video versus Galactic Elliot. Welcome to the league, Elliot. I'm gonna beat your ass, just kidding. That may not be the end result, but either way. I played Elliot last night. I don't know why this is so loud in my ear. Well, either way, it's not the end of the world. When I was talking to Elliot last night, apparently we both got most of our teams wrong. I didn't expect Elliot to bring Machamp, Granbull, and Kragnol. I was like somewhat expecting the Thundy. I was like certain he was gonna bring Mew and Entei. The Thundy I was like pretty sure he was gonna bring. But the other three I didn't expect, and the set Kragnol brought was very interesting. But either way, we're running, if you guys saw the team builder, we're running our Gardevoir. You can see Mega Houndoom, Sandslash, Emboar, and Exploud. If you notice everything, all gifts are like shiny, that's because I can't find the normal ones. And I'm not going to break my head over it. So, I'm just going to get into the battle while this awesome music plays. I'm pretty sure I left my animations on, if I remember correctly, because I don't remember turning them back off. He led off with Happy, which was the Mew, and I led off with Gardevoir. I led off with Mercy the Gardevoir, because honestly, I just wanted to get the Trick Room up as quick as possible, and I didn't really know what else to do. So, and I didn't really know what set he was. He immediately switches out. Turns out his Mew was scarfed. I didn't even know. I didn't find out till later. And over here you're gonna see Kragnol take quite a bit of hits, and it ain't gonna be very pretty. Let's just say that. It turns out it was actually a screen set, which was very interesting. I never end up finding out Elliot's last move for a couple of his moves for most of his Pokemon, because he only like 2 or 3 moves. This thing had Rapid Spin and Screens, and I'm also assuming the Light Clay. If I remember correctly, it was Light Clay. Yeah, he couldn't really do anything to me other than pray. So he swapped back out into Happy, and I go for another Moonblast, because honestly there's no reason not to. And I get a special attack drop, so I was happy. I go for another Boom Blast, because I didn't even know if he was even attacking or not. And I get another special attack drop, which is awesome. He goes for his rocks, couldn't really do anything. At least I don't think so, unless he had like Shadow Ball. And honestly, I was kind of afraid that it was like a Z move Mew, because that's one of his Z movers. But this is also one of his Z movers, which, well, it's kind of scary. So I end up just going for Trick Room again, because Trick Room is honestly awesome. It's awesome when you can just outspeed everything. Yeah, so I pretty much just go for Psychic, see what happens. He goes for a Secret Fire. I wouldn't have died unless he burned me, because I was Focus Sash, but he shows he has the extreme speed and just takes out Gardevoir, which is somewhat unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. And here I bring in Roadhog, and here I'm gonna be the most sad person in the world, because I miss a head smash, allowing him to get off of Bulldoze, which honestly just sucks. And I'm surprised he didn't stay in and just click E-Speed. But he just switches out, and I get off a nasty head smash because I was choice banded. Like literally, this does like 70% almost, and that's insane considering that's resisted. But now the dimensions return to Montreal. I'm not gonna take it a knockout from anything, so I'd rather just let Emboar die here. So Emboar also goes down, missing the beautiful head smash on Entei, and probably just would have made me switch out this later. But either way, I go for Sunny Day, cause why not? I just wanted the sun up as quick as possible. without Elliot knocking off my god dang item and making me sad. And here, he expected me to actually switch out into my Mega Houndoom. I'm like, I'm not switching out into Houndoom with this thing on the field. I'm not stupid. I know you got no guard. I know your strats. I'm not dumb. So he confuses me while I get my rocks up, and now I'm gonna be very, very fortunate to actually score off a U-turn, which is actually gonna go in my favor. And I believe he just clicks knockoff this turn again. I believe I just go straight into my Sand Slash, also nicknamed the return. How appropriate, because I just got Sand Slash back. And if you guys are wondering, hey, why do you have Sand Slash? It wasn't on the transaction page. Well, it kinda wasn't, but it was at the same time. Because the thing is, it was updated on my part of the dock. It just wasn't updated on the transaction page. So that was literally it. And I honestly just wanted to get rid of rocks because I hate rocks. And here he plans on doing the same. While Sand Slash is gonna get a very, very nice kill for coming back. And honestly, it's not going to do very much. Well, I didn't really care, because, huzzah, Sand Slash gets a kill. Sand Slash almost gets, well, well, yeah, he was like that. I was trying to remember what he was. Honestly, if the Mew took Stealth Rock damage, he expected me to switch out again. I'm like, there's something wrong with this Mew, and I'm going to find out what it is. I click knockoff, almost killing it, and turns out it was Choice Scarf, so I'm like, ah! You sped crept my Houndoom! I see you, Elliot, I'm not dumb. I definitely see you. So he ends up taking out my, my Sand Slash. I pretty much just go straight into Mega Houndoom. I'm like, time to get some free kills. Because Mega Houndoom is literally just a monster in the sun. Pretty much, put it this way, anything that would like be a 2-shot turns into a 1-shot at that point. So here he just decides I'm just gonna sack off Mew. I was like max speed timid, so nothing he had outsped me unless I was paralyzed. And here he goes into Gertrude, and I didn't know why he went into this, because literally like Flamethrower. Because if I was still in the sun, Flamethrower was like literally Oko it. But it turns out he went for Thunder Wave. I'm like, aha! I knew something was up with this thing. I wasn't sure. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way he's just gonna click Earthquake for no reason. So here I just go straight for the Sunny Day again. Sadly, I don't have the Heat Rock up anymore, which is honestly kind of sad, but not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. Go straight for knockoff. Safe play. Good idea. I go for Stealth Rocks because now he can't remove them, and he can't set them up anymore, so I'm like, I have no fear for Mega Houndoom anymore. Mega Houndoom has no longer to have to fear rocks. I don't know if he expected me to switch out or he just went straight for it. Crit didn't matter there, because honestly I was low enough to anything would have killed me. And now I just send up Mega Houndoom, and it's just gonna have a beautiful wrecking spree. Machamp doesn't live. Honestly, I don't know what his Machamp was. I'm assuming it was Assault Vest. So if it was AV, I honestly wouldn't have killed without the sun, which honestly, thank God I set up again. And here's where rocks come in clutch. I'm surprised. I think he goes for Extreme Speed here, if I recall, which almost does like nothing if I remember. Yeah, look, Extreme Speed from an Entei did like nothing, and I get a crit here. I don't honestly, it didn't really matter. It was honestly a damage roll, but the crit helped, so I wasn't too sure. And honestly, you can see my sun ended, which kind of sucks. Gets Intimidate off, it doesn't really matter, because the only physical move I had was Flame Charge, because, you know, Mega Absol was a thing on Elliot's team, so I kind of wanted to be able to guarantee outspeed, and I burn his Gertrude, which didn't end up really mattering, as you're going to see in a couple of seconds, because Mega Houndoom's a monster. And apparently, even after I'm paralyzed, I found out he was lefties. After finding out I was parad, I still managed to get out. I still managed to outspeed this Gramble. I don't know why. I don't know how. But apparently, I still outspeeded Gramble under a Thunder Wave. And honestly, I didn't really care. And now, we literally just go to damage rolls here. And honestly, this is pretty much the end of the game. I found that he had Nasty Plot. I wasn't too concerned unless he had Focus Plus, which I found out he didn't end up having. So I was happy, because my exploit ended up being Assault Vest and it didn't have to come in. I knocked his Raiden down low enough to die to Life Orb damage, which apparently he had. So my Mega Houndoom goes down, Elliot dies to Recall, and we take the 1-0 victory from Galactic Elliot. Honestly, good game, Elliot. You gave me that was literally hard. It was literally a tough match. Like, we played this like pretty late at night because Elliot had a couple stuff to do. But I'm like, you know what? I'd rather wait, so that way we're both focused. We don't have to prolong the battle. Honestly, this match was awesome. This match was honestly really, really good. I went from like having a horrible start to like pretty much this way. Gardevoir knocked enough chip damage onto the Mew to pretty much just gave Mega Houndoom a field day of almost anything. So pretty much Gardevoir was good for chip damage. Uxie did great in the sun. Sanctslash ended up getting a kill. Emboar sadly could have done a lot better if it didn't miss that head smash. I feel sad for Emboar. I'm like, it's good in their Trick Room, it just missed. And I feel kind of sad for that. But either way, GG Elliot, we're playing Professor FX next week. Hopefully you guys can tune into that. So I'll see you guys next time. Ciao!